Shochu has such a nice complexity to it.
A vibrant, remarkable spirit. It's teeming with life and energy.
With these really funky but somehow delicate flavors, often quite earthy. Such a unique flavor that you really don't get from other spirits, and I find that to be really intriguing.
It's super varied and gives me a lot of opportunity to be creative.
My cocktail is called Fields of Barley.
The doll with the sakura gown.
Friends and Peace.
Kanzen Naen.
Zatsuno.
I'm William Veneta, and I'm the beverage director for the Uptown Garrison. The shochu I chose is Yamaneko, or Wildcat, from Kodoki Honten in Miyazaki, and it's an emo or sweet potato shochu. My cocktail, Miyamoto's Reprise, which is named for Tokyo Miyamoto, which is the creator of tonkatsu ramen, is meant to showcase this very dish. I wanted to show off how the roundness of this tonkatsu broth really pairs well with the genmaicha tea and the sweet potato that's in the cocktail, as well as the tangerine, which sort of cuts through and helps contrast with the cassia bark.
My name's Alice Brandt. I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I work at Little Tijuana's Neighborhood Lounge. The cocktail I made is called Bogwitch. It's inspired by distiller Serena Nishihiri's Shochu Cellophant, which is a shochu made from rice and kokuto sugar. It contains marshmallow root tea as well as a burnt honey syrup from the bees in my backyard.
My name is Tomo Johnson. I'm a bartender at a small Japanese liquor and barware store in Oakland, California called Umami Mart. My cocktail today is the Nanban. It is a sort of Japanese Portuguese fusion drink taking inspiration from Nagasaki Prefecture. It uses both Japanese shiokoji as well as honmirin, as well as Portuguese Madeira and then liqueur beirao, tied all together by the base two different mugi shochus. Iki Shochu is personally one of my favorite style of shochus that is very unique in its 1-to-2 ratio of kome koji to mugi. I've also decided for my drink to serve it on the rocks in a ceramic glass because I feel like that is the best way to enjoy shochu, as well as for the garnish is a sprig of barley, just to help to remind you of the most important part of this cocktail, which is the mugi shochu.
Really excited to be presenting my cocktail, Kodowari Highball.
The Ode to Tubiu.
Kasutera.
Dejima Tales.
Kurogi.
My name is Ernest Maramont. I work at Apres in Stowe, Vermont. My cocktail is called Life on Earth. It's built around Yoka Koji, an awamori produced by Chuko Distillery in Okinawa. Yoka Koji is teeming with life and energy, vibrant and tender, deeply layered and playful, robust yet somehow gentle. On top of that, I add a little bit of celery syrup, some kukicha tea, a few sprays of a Thai herb tincture, and 1 frond of dill.
My name is Ashen Harris. I work in Washington, D.C. I curated Chai Life. When I think about the background of Mahoko Shochu and the different generations that have worked so hard to make this spirit, I think about my own family and the different components of Chai Life, having chai simple syrup, incorporating the miso butter and the savoriness of that reminds me of home. I want this cocktail to feel like a hug. I want you to embrace it and let it embrace you.
So I think we are all on the same page of who's winning and who's not in the running at this point. How do you feel about these two as our second and third?
I think it's interesting that the standouts were inspired by more classic serves, the idea of an oyuwari.
Actually, this one, first I wasn't sure if the garnish was just a show or gimmicky, but actually it does contribute something positive to the drink.
The thing that I loved about both of them is the fact that they were unapologetically a shochu cocktail. And not only is it the style of classic shochu drinking, but you can immediately get the shochu from the nose and then you have so much in the mouth.
I am proud of behalf of Japan Sake Shochu Makers Association. Welcome to Shochu family, and hopefully it will be an exciting trip to Japan this year.
Every year it gets harder and harder because every year, based on what people that came before you did and, just what you brought to the table this year, the knowledge about shochu as a category was so much higher than the first time we did this. Not just where it's coming from, but where it can go here in America as we are reinterpreting this. So it was really, really difficult to come up with the top 3 contestants, but I'm not gonna hold up the suspense any longer.
Coming in at first place, winning a trip to Kyushu, representing the Bay Area, Tomo Johnson.